Okay, so brief recap. Brian, do you want to take us through the recap from what happened last week, just briefly?
Yes. So we were headed for the pier, trying to take the ferry down the river, and we came across this stone bridge that was guarded by some crocodile-looking lizardmen type people, but they were pretty beat up. So Raj wanted to help them out, but he couldn't breathe underwater, and they said, "Oh, then go to our temple." The stone gods that I think were a couple by their embrace came to him and imbued him with the power to breathe underwater. So diving into the water, he found his target and made some pretty successful acrobatics to get onto the creature's back. Found out that what was a dagger for the orc woman, more of a short sword for Raj, even though he is tall, but the size was quite different. But it was not just an ordinary dagger. It has some magical properties that would restore life if Raj had been injured so far. And then as we got into the battle, and as I was reviewing this, getting ready for tonight, I wanted to see if we could step back just a couple beats. The last action that Raj took was his Witch Bolt spell. He rolled again and made a failed attack roll. And I keep telling myself to remember, and I didn't until tonight. This spell, according to the description, is a beam of crackling blue energy that lances out towards a creature within range. And takes detailed damage. The key point is, though, that during this, on each of your turns during the 1 minute duration, you can use your action to deal damage automatically. So,
provided that you don't lose concentration. Yes, absolutely.
Yes,
absolutely. Yeah, we can backstep that one. I don't mind at all. So just add a little damage. Just roll. What is the damage?
Right.
上一集
And that's
阿 Raj 就發現佢個魔法，只要佢集中精神，就可以繼續傷害呢隻超級大嘅鰻魚。
Back into the scene where the banks of the river have been stirred up. It's no longer this crystal blue, but now it's a muddy brown as the massive form of the serpent-like beast has dislocated all of the mud and just really wrecked the entire place. Last time it was curling back upon itself, ready to strike at Raj. This latest witch bolt damage which you have done to it, you see has actually ripped across the side of its cheekbone and has actually cut a strip of flesh off of it. And whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, you're not entirely sure. But coiled back, looking rather unhappy with itself, it suddenly strikes forward. And I was about to say, what's your armor class? But I realize I have it on screen. So it strikes towards you, gets a 4, and misses once again, landing up on the beach next to you. One day, it might hit you, but I don't think it's today.
Those wonderful cat reflexes.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Ducking and weaving out of the side. As it lands on the beach, you can see that it's certainly very wounded. It does look as if it's taking quite a beating. But how much, you're not entirely sure. Swimming behind it is, of course, your one...
我哋嘅朋友仔喺後面
想繼續試下襲擊呢個超級大鰻魚。 And you can still hear thundering down the path, Alexei. I'm coming, Master! He shouts as he also runs and continues to run, the plucky, brave young lad, towards this gigantic snake. Behind him, Kinvar is thundering forward. But Alexei gets close enough to this beast to try and smack it. He swings his stick. Alexei, he can't hit it any more than it can hit you. The stick bounces off the scales. It doesn't even
notice.
Back to you. Keeping your witch bolt up, or are you going to try something?
Yes, keeping the witch bolt.
用佢個魔法繼續傷害呢個動物。究竟可唔可以打得贏呢？
Only 3 points of damage.
It's every bit counts.
This bolt is
just slicing through, and you're seeing scales ripping off and parting, revealing this very pallid white flesh. This does not kill the creature, but it does seem to make it really focus on you as now it lunges yet again.
Let's just
do that so at least it's facing the right direction. It lunges at you one more time. This time I get a natural 20.
致命一擊 點算
You got any tricks up your sleeve?
對 Raj 嘅攻擊
No.
打唔中 但係
We actually haven't handled natural 20s yet, so
我哋點算呢個係第一次喺我哋呢個遊戲之中有呢個
Yes, it lunges forward.
致命一擊
Dagger-like
自然擲出個20
bury themselves into you. Oh, lowest possible damage.
最少傷害
Not so lowest possible damage. So that is a grand total of
就係
13 damage.
13點傷害
As its teeth
呢個
just
就係 Raj 全部
That's all the hit points I have.
嘅 hit points
Is that all you had left?
由13
Okay, well there we
即刻跌到
go.
0
It grabs you in its mouth. The world
之後
starts to go dark.
會有咩發生
What
呢
is Raj's
Raj
last
會唔會死呢
thought before he loses consciousness on a 0? Does it knock you to 0?
呢一刻 Raj 喺度
It
諗緊乜嘢咯
Perfect. What is his last thought as the world
最後一刻
swims into
Raj
darkness?
What will my
Raj
father
淨係諗
think
緊
if that I haven't come home with his
佢
Alexander?
爸爸
Nice.
會點樣睇佢
Nice.
咁耐仲未
Okay. And so yes,
帶個寶石
darkness
返屋
does
企
indeed consume you. Now we shall see the
Raj
fate
全部變
of
咗一片黑
Raj and company. Raj, would you
都
like
唔
to
知
now?
發生咩事
Brian, would you like to now roll either for the lizard man or for Alexi?
I'll roll for my little friend Alexi.
All right. Alexi has a grand total of
個
plus
鱷
2
魚
to
人
hit
定係 Alexi
and does a
可唔可以
whopping
搞掂埋
1d4
呢隻
plus 2
鱷魚
damage.
Okay.
搞掂啊 Raj 等佢唔會咁快死
A 7 is to hit, so that's the
鱷
miss
魚
again.
人打唔中
He swings and swipes, doesn't do very much. Behind this creature, because most of the creature is still in the water, the lizard folk now tries to plunge his
啱嗰個係
archaic
Alexi
weapon into the side of the
Alexi
beast.
都係打唔
Didn't
中
seem to do
個
much
鱷魚
before,
人
but he's
都仲有可能
he's desperate. He's desperate. That's not going to hit. It bounces in
都係打唔中
rubberly, doesn't really do very much at all. The serpent, is it or is it not going to drop you? Give me a luck check, if you please. Roll a
呢條
d20.
嘢會唔會
Just
放
roll
低
my
啊 Raj
number.
我哋就係一個幸
My number
運
is
9.
You
都係
beat
冇
me
乜
to it.
扎
I
得
was about to say,
個
my
9
number
嘅
is 15, and you get to the 9. So you are not
扎
lucky. The serpent
大
keeps
過
you in
個
its
DM
mouth.
阿
Oh
佳
my goodness. And here I was
佢扎咗
talking
15
about
Raj
two weeks' time, the
扎咗
game's
9
cancelled. It's like, okay, you are in major trouble here. The creature keeps you in its mouth. And now it starts to slide back into the water. It has its meal effectively in the mouth.
條嘢
You're on 0
已
hit
經有
points.
嘢食開始入返水
Even Dungeon Fog's given up. Dungeon Fog's like, I'm out. I'm out.
Oh,
I am not
好似
going to be part of this slaughtering.
真係
So
玩完啦
Alexi can make his attack.
Okay.
我哋睇下 Lexi
Go for it.
仲有冇辦法打到條蛇呢
A different die. That one is a 12.
12 will do it. It's a big snake.
夠啦。
All right, and he said it was D4 plus 2, so that's 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage. It is.
夠唔夠咧
？It is.
夠唔夠咧？
It is badly wounded. He obviously jabbed that stick in between its intercostal ribs, and that causes the whole thing to kind of convulse.
入佢個肋骨。
It rolled a natural 1. You get dropped on the side of the water, just on the bank as the serpent is convulsing and it doesn't know what to do. The lizard man tries to jab that obsidian, I think he had a spear, into its side. This is another D20 roll. We get a 19, which is a hit.
終於打中。
Please roll a D6 for me for the damage of this obsidian spear.
個傷害係幾多？
Rolled a 4.
4 plus his strength gets 7 40 damage. The creature dies horribly.
終於死咗啦！
The lizardman's spear tip, and that leaves you on the side of the bank. You are oblivious to all of this drama that has unfolded. Lexi continues to stab the beast for a while. But all is darkness and silence for a little bit.
之後發生咩事？大家可以睇成條英文片。